welcome to Attitude of Altitude, Mindset of Happiness weekly video series. My name is Floria, founder of Recognize Your Potential, and I am thrilled that you have joined me here today to discuss happiness. Now, everybody wants to be happy, and I also believe and say happiness is an inside job. It's up to us to be happy. Today, we're going to discuss tips on how to be really happy more and more and more and more every day. And it is possible. I am not talking about being happy 24/7, but I am talking about being happier more and more every day. We have 24 hours and we can gradually increase that level, the quotient of happiness, the time of from the 24 hours that we can be happy. Now, my tips on happiness and how you can really practice this more and more every day and take charge of your happiness. Step is being self-aware. So, as you may have heard me say, that self-awareness is key, and I always talk about how self-awareness is important in communication, on leadership, on personal development, on our health, on what we eat, on our sleep patterns and habits. So regardless, first we need to be more self-aware. So happiness is not any different. First step is to be more self-aware. The second step is assess the situation. Now, not every circumstance is in our hand. Not every decision is in our hands. There are many situations that are totally out of our hands, and decisions that are out of our hands. It involves so many other people. So, does that mean you should give your happiness away to them? No, I beg to differ. I believe even though the decisions are made by others, we can do something about it. Now, once you have assessed the situation, taking charge of how we respond. It is crucial to our happiness. Now, sometimes people say, well, Floria, we don't always have a choice, or we can't always do something about it. Absolutely. Then we need to change our mindset. If I cannot actually do something about a circumstance, then I need to change my mindset. Either way, the goal is being happier. The goal is taking charge. The goal is being happy what I am doing and how I am responding. When I take charge, then I take charge of my happiness, my power back. And oftentimes it's a combination of what can we do and also changing our mindset. Mindset is key to our well-being, to everything we do. And you know, I am a huge proponent of our mindset and how we can actually change our mindset. Wayne Dyer wrote a book and also has a famous quotation that when you change your mindset, the way we look at something, we actually change our perspective and what we look at. So, going back to taking charge of our decisions and how we respond, my fourth tip for you today is do not give your power away, your happiness away. Do not give your happiness or your power away. That is why when we just react and we blame someone else, that's why we actually feel bad, because we are not taking charge and we are giving away our power. Whenever we give away our power, we feel powerless. When we feel powerless, we feel unhappy. We don't like it. Yes, we blame someone else for it because it's easier to blame someone else or another circumstance or a boss or whomever. So if you want to really, if you're serious about being happy, then become more self-aware, assess the situation, and take charge of the decision that you are making, how to respond. And last but not least, do not give away your power, your happiness to anyone, no matter how big or small the circumstance is. Take your power back. Now, quick example. Many people always ask me, Floria, how can you be happy so much? Is there nothing going on in your life? How can you always be happy? I say, it is how I look at it. I was on my way to a conference to speak at. I had got up, meditated, wrote in my appreciation journal, and left in plenty of time for the snow that was coming down. Somebody else was coming into my lane as I was driving, and they didn't see me. So quickly, I gently nudged the horn. I honked on the horn, they saw it, they veered back to their lane. I wasn't mad at them. I quickly decided to play classical music and then practiced appreciation, speaking it out loud. There was no one else in my car, so I practiced that. The different perspectives, how I responded, how aligned I was, how balanced I was, and go from there. At the conference, when I mentioned this, because it was about stress management, somebody said, many people said, oh, how dare, that would have made me mad, that would have made me angry. I said, yes, but do you want to give away your happiness of 23 hours and 55 seconds for a 5-second incident? I think not. I am not willing to do that. So that is why I practice more and more happiness on a regular basis, and I urge you to do the same as well. If you're serious about being happy and want to take charge of your life, to take charge of your happiness. So until next time, I love to hear from you anytime. My personal email, floria@recognizeyourpotential.com. Love hearing from you, love hearing your suggestions, ideas, gifts of feedback, and also my social media at Floria Transforms. And until next week, practice mindset of happiness, attitude of altitude, and make it a marvelous one.